David.
Hello, 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 and welcome to Over Coffee, our morning talk show on the LITT network, where we talk about games or just about anything else. I'm here with my co-hosts, John, Rich, and Doug, and today is the year of the apocalypse plus, May 14th. So what have you guys been up to? I didn't get a chance to play. What did I play? Oh, I did my show on Wednesday night, but I don't think I got a chance to play a game yesterday at all. What about you guys?
No games, no new games or anything like that. Although I did get to sort out all the pieces of my Axis and Allies game.
Now, why, pray tell, would you do that?
Well, because it was a mess. I picked it up from the store. I brought it back. I brought it home, and all the pieces were all over the all over the inside of the box, and the box is falling apart.
Which always happens. They produce Axis and Allies before they had Broken Token to fix all the disorganization. Go ahead.
What did you say? Broken Tokens?
Yeah, Broken Token.
It's a company, bruh.
They make inserts for like all the games, so you can keep everything organized.
Axis and well, yeah, okay, but Axis and Allies did have was one of the first ones that actually had the little trays.
That's true. They did have the little trays, but it never worked to keep them organized. I always had to sort all the pieces every time I opened the game.
Yeah, well, these were all over the box. They weren't even in the trays because the cardboard tops that go over each country, they weren't on there. So I dumped it all out on the table, and while I was in a meeting, I sorted all the pieces. So
well, at least you can 3D print all that stuff that's missing too nowadays. You know.
You know what? I'm actually not missing anything, but yes, you can.
I kind of have a similar issue in that I'm looking into buying a pinball machine. I've got a guy on Pinside who is I'm interested in checking out a machine that he has, but there's a mechanical problem, and the issue is that with a lot of these machines, it's not like there's like a current manufacturer making new parts for them. So either it's whatever supplies are still floating around on the internet, or whatever somebody could basically replicate that will do the same job as what this machine does,
Yeah.
But at the very least, though, I am, I'm looking into maybe picking up something next week. So we'll see how it goes.
Cool. Doug, you do anything interesting in the last couple of days?
No.
Painting or?
No, I've been packing.
Oh.
Packing.
Yeah.
You're moving?
I'm moving. I'm just still trying to figure out where I'm going.
Oh.
He doesn't know, he's just going.
Yeah, exactly. Life on the road.
Where are you going?
Trying to go to the west.
Okay.
He's just yanking your chain. Doug, where are you going?
Oh, good. On the highway to hell. That's it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
On a highway to hell.
Great.
Well, there you go. So here we are. Did you guys? I joined a little late. I just joined the Zoom about 30 seconds before you guys started. Did you guys talk about a topic at all?
I have a topic.
Oh, okay. He's got a topic. Go ahead.
What does everyone think about bags of gasoline?
Oh, wow.
Plastic bags filled with gasoline because of this gas shortage.
I thought I saw something online that said that actual image was from last year.
Well, there you go.
Listen.
No, I know.
So the gas shortage was a delay over a weekend because hackers had broken into one of the major gas suppliers of the East Coast and shut down.
Yeah.
And held them for inserted ransomware and held them hostage until they paid $5 million.
Yeah, it was an overinflated hack thing. It was the funniest thing. It was all just faked out, and my mom called me and she texted me on I think it was like Sunday night or Monday or something like that. She's like, "Make sure you get gas. There's a gas shortage." And I'm like, "Ma, there's no gas shortage. It just went up a few pennies." Like, what's going on here?
Prices did go up a little bit in the last week. I'm assuming it's because of that, but maybe not. I don't know.
Prices went up for other reasons. Have you not noticed that? The prices were very low the past 4 years. Now they're higher.
That's not true. That's not.
I mean, prices went up in the last 2 weeks or last week even. But I don't know if that's the reason for why.
I don't know.
Gas prices in the last few months have started going up because people are on the road again. Like they tanked when COVID first started because a lot of people just weren't leaving or going anywhere. And
John,
now
they were in the low.
Starting to travel again, it's starting to pick up. That you're seeing, prices go up because demand's going up.
They were in the mid to low twos for like quite a long time. Not just during COVID.
That's true.
Yeah, like we've had prices like hovering for regular above 2 to mid 2 since I want to say the end of 2016, early 2017. To be honest with you,
say it.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, because you said you want to say it, so I'm just saying say it.
Okay, all right, yes. Thank you for being technical with it. But and he's got his creepy laugh.
I do have somewhat of an announcement.
Ooh.
Bethpage's Library.
Dave, are you becoming the? Never mind. Continue.
Okay. Now you threw me off. Yeah, I do events. I do events at the Bethpage Library, board gaming events at the Bethpage Library on the first Friday of every month on Zoom right now. And they are experimenting with trying to get more teens involved in board gaming and role-playing gaming. And so Tuesday night at 6 or 6:30, I forget. I think it's 6 actually. Tuesday night, this coming Tuesday at 6, we are doing a teen Dungeons and Dragons event. You don't have to be a Bethpage resident to attend. So if you've got a teenager that wants to check out Dungeons and Dragons, me and Ginger are running that event this coming Tuesday. And you can find the information on the Bethpage Library website. Go to their events page. So I thought that was interesting.
I don't have a teen. I have a tween.
Oh my God, tweens! Ugh.
You need to register for that event. She could probably sign up if you wanted to.
I don't know if I want her learning Dungeons and Dragons.
What the hell?
That sounds evil.
It's a bad influence.
Okay.
Satanic game.
It's extremely satanic. My advice to you, Dave, is to invite a priest to give you your sacred rites.
Dun dun dun.
Give a blessing before playing.
Yes, because you're gonna go straight to hell.
Well, since my wife is a priest, I guess she can give the players the blessing right there and then go right into the game.
Now,
she's actually immune. She's fine.
I was gonna say, like, is she a real priest or is she like a priest, quote unquote, as part of her class?
No. She's real.
Oh, okay.
She's real.
He's real.
Because unfortunately on this show, we have to differentiate.
That's fair.
Fair enough. Yeah.
That's fair. Let's see.
So I got my first shot yesterday.
Oh, really? How you feeling?
My left arm is a little bit painful, but it is what it is. I'm still gonna work out this morning.
Yeah, that's fine. The first shot was was just about that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I had when I got it, I sat down in that little waiting room and I was like, no, this is weird. My body was like, hey, what's going on?
Were you really like, this was weird?
Yeah, no, my body actually I had a little moment of awkward euphoria where it was just like my whole body had like tingles and all that kind of stuff.
That's weird.
Yeah, right. I know. So I'm kind of scared for the second dose, to be honest with
you. You'll be fine.
I actually got my second shot yesterday. So
you got it yesterday, and you're not on your ass. Like I feel like everyone's dead after their first or second shot.
I'm not, but remember, I'm in the Novavax trial, so I might have gotten the shot previously, and now they're doing a second round, so I might have gotten the placebo yesterday.
So,
but that doesn't. What the hell? What does that mean?
So Dave, when did you get it?
So I got my first round of shots.
No. Yesterday. When did you get your shot yesterday?
Oh, at noon.
Noon. Okay, you would have felt something by now if you were.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he definitely got the placebo.
So I've actually had 4 shots. Now on the first round of shots, I didn't feel anything on the first one, and the second one, my arm was sore, and that was it. I didn't get sick or anything. Everybody's different, you know. So
Listen, Dave. Can I
Nobody's
call you Dave?
different.
Can I call you Dave? Dave.
no, you can call me Game Master Dave.
All right, GMD.
Mr. Doctor Game After Dave.
Oh, okay, yeah. Exactly, yeah. Doctor GMD. Okay,
Mr. Doctor.
Mr.
They call me
sorry,
Dr.
Mr.
Love.
Doctor. This is the Venture Brothers right now. Mr. Doctor Stranger Girlfriend.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, did you guys hear that the Venture Brothers are getting a movie, as well as Aqua Teen Hunger Force is getting a movie, as well as Metalocalypse is getting a movie?
The Adventure Brothers or the Adventure Zone?
No, the Venture Brothers, like the cartoon from Adult Swim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everyone's getting a movie, man.
I am watching.
All the need for content. Like now, there's this huge need for content, and it's like,
yeah, that's
big
true.
push to see what they can do.
I am watching Jupiter's. What is it? Jupiter's Legacy.
I saw the first episode of that.
I have not watched any episodes yet. Let's not talk about it yet.
I thought I didn't know what to expect. I'm like, all right, let me throw it on, and it was good.
Yeah, I'm on episode 4. They do like some of the usual tropes, you know, like conflict between families, but I think it's got very good potential. They're changing them up. There's interesting storylines, and they're pretty good at the editing, and so I can't say the acting is top notch, but the storylines are interesting so far. You know,
I agree.
John, did you see? John, first of all, did you get your first or second shot already?
Yeah, I've had both my shots.
Okay, great.
Yeah, John.
I got my second shot back on May 1st. So
John is up to date with his vaccinations. He officially can step out in public.
Actually, so did you have you guys read? Did you read that article yesterday from the CDC?
I didn't read it yet. I did hear about it. So I don't know any details, but it is interesting so far.
I thought you were going to talk about the article about Bill Maher.
Wait, no. Okay, what? Just let's explain it. We'll continue with the article, please.
All right, I'll go through mine quickly because I want to hear about Bill Maher. Basically, the CDC put out a note saying that if you are fully vaccinated, you no longer need to wear a mask out indoors in places that don't have a mask requirement, so to speak. And I was thinking about it, and I'm like, but people are gonna, they're not gonna, who's gonna, I can't see somebody turning around and going, telling you that they're not vaccinated. They're just gonna take off their mask.
Yeah, see, how is it going to be policed? It's not going to be.
Right. You're not going to police it.
It's not. And I thought that, at first I was saying with them, then a friend of mine pointed out, I was like, well, then that's their problem. Really? The masks and everything is for their protection.
Yes and no, because technically, even though you are vaccinated, you can still catch the vids.
Yes, you can. But the chances of you dying from it are, I think, reduced by 6 sigma or better.
Yeah,
but you could still lead to the rise of variants, though, and that could be very dangerous too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well,
what you need to do is then have COVID that now is like, oh, this is not as effective as it used to be. Let me change myself up a little bit, and now it's like more contagious and becomes deadlier.
Well, John,
well, we're getting a booster shot soon anyway, so
this is the new normal. Everybody, just get used to it. Everyone's going to be yelling about wearing masks and not wearing masks.
Yeah, that's true too. Like it was before, actually.
Did you realize, like, the last time that there was a huge outbreak like this in China, they were wearing masks for like multiple years, right?
I think even when there wasn't outbreak. What was that?
Yeah. Even before COVID, in some countries, it's considered proper etiquette to wear a mask when you're sick, because who wants to be spreading a cold around?
Well, John, there was. Remember, I don't know if you if you watch the news a lot, when the bird flu and all those other flu variants happened over the past 2 decades, but every time that happened in like an Asian country, they would be wearing it for even like infinite time afterwards as well.
Right.
Like they didn't like everyone here is just we're just I'll be frank with you. We are spoiled brats.
You could still be Doug.
All right, I'll be Doug with you. We are spoiled brats as Americans, right? We all have a stupid voice on the internet, right? So, but at the end of the day, everyone's gonna rise and be like, I don't want to wear this crap anymore because it's impeding on my rights. But if you think about it, when the last time that there was a SARS outbreak or a bird flu outbreak in China and Japan, they wore the masks until the outbreak went away, and then they wore the masks for almost a year afterwards. So like if not longer at times. So it's not unheard of for, especially in a country like China where there are 1.3 or 1.4 billion people. Right? That's a metric. That's one metric F ton of people.
Yeah. All right, let's go on to the other article.
Yes.
Let's let John drink his milk.
Matthew McConaughey, right?
No, Bill Maher.
Oh, sorry, Bill Maher.
I hated his show on HBO, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, it was very.
I didn't really read the article, but no, Bill Maher, even after apparently being vaccinated, or at least that's allegedly, tested positive for COVID. He was asymptomatic, but he had it, and so now he had to cancel his show because he's recuperating. But the thing is that Bill Maher has been repeatedly anti-vaccination in the past. So the question is whether he really got it and still got sick, or lied about getting it, and then they're just doing damage control.
This is a good.
I didn't see it. I didn't hear about that one.
Well, we'll see. And he is anti-vaccination for some stupid reason. Huh.
Well, there you go.
No, his argument was, because I saw it on something else, his argument is, why should I be vaccinated if I'm healthy? If I take care of myself and I stay active and I'm in good health, why should I get vaccinated?
Well, this is the answer.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't know. Maybe. But, whatever. I hope he gets better, but it's his issue at the moment.
Yeah, healthy people get life. Healthy people that have gotten COVID and survived. Some, not all, of course, maybe not even many, but some have gotten serious conditions that have lasted, last year or so. People have asthma, or they have other conditions that they didn't have before, headaches or whatever, and plenty of healthy people got coronavirus.
I now have a few new headaches that I didn't have before. They're called friends who won't get themselves vaccinated.
Who's that?
I have a couple of friends. I think I mentioned this. I think I mentioned this earlier in the week or last week or something. I have friends that won't get vaccinated, and we were talking about it. He started quoting the Bible at me.
Listen,
I have family members who won't get vaccinated. I've got, like I said, I have my cousins over for Mother's Day.
I'm sure I have family members.
My two older brothers, like my two half brothers, like they refuse to get vaccinated, and it's like, great, I'm probably not going to see you guys for a while.
I just want to say, though, like, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with everybody. It is everyone's right to be an idiot, and it's everyone's right to do what they want with their own body. In my opinion, it's just the only. At the end of the day,
yeah, but at borderlines, it starts becoming an issue when it becomes a safety risk.
John, let me finish before you jump down my throat, because I agree with you. I do. Okay, well,
that doesn't often happen. So yeah.
I know.
He's got a point there, Doug. He's got a point.
That is true. Okay, I'm sorry, John, but. Listen, I believe that everyone has the right to do what they want at the end of the day. But at the same time, I also believe in the general welfare of the public. You know what I'm saying? It's numbers. It's a numbers game. It's statistics. It's a risk factor. And it all comes down to all that kind of stuff. And I was scared of getting it because I just saw everything. But I did it because whatever, that's the end of it, right? So now, but and I started off and I did it, but I still believe that everyone, because like this is technically a free country, everyone has the right to do what they want. They just need to stay the freaking hell away from everybody if they're going to do it that way. Like,
and wear masks forever.
yeah, or that too. Like if you don't want to get the shot, you got to do something else to if you want to join society, then you have to do something else. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to have to go on a listen. Right now they're not allowing people on planes unless you have it. So guess what? They're going to start scheduling non-vaccinated planes, and you're going to have to wait 3 days to schedule one of those, and then
Actually, they may not start doing that.
Oh, then even better,
Because you got to think about it, because now they're going to put their people at risk for people for other people. I mean, it's so anyway, because of that, now that there's a rash of there's the rash of stolen COVID cards,
that's hysterical.
so that people can just fill in information and prove that they're vaccinated. I don't know what are people trying to pull? What are people trying to do? Seriously.
Listen, I don't know about you, man, but my arm is freaking my arm is right now, and that just scares the hell out of me. So
but that could happen to anything, though.
Yeah, but again, so like think about it. So John, just think about it from this way, okay? Let me ask you 3 questions and answer me honestly. Before you got the vaccination, did you do the entirety of all of the research as to what went into the exact shot that you got in your arm? No,
I don't care, because it's like, all right, here's this vaccine. Supposed to be safe. I'm like, you know what? Like, if something's gonna happen, something's gonna happen. I can get killed by a truck driver. So it's like COVID, I know can be dangerous. The vaccination is designed to help people, and millions have already gotten it, including all my family members. You know what? Right. Yeah, is it still rolling the dice? Yeah, it's rolling the dice, but I'll take my chances. And it's like, what's the worst that can happen?
Okay. So did you have any comorbidities before you got your shot?
What do you mean by that?
Like, do you have any kind of a disease or asthma or any kind of like thing that would affect your health if something was to get you to get sick?
I mean, I've always kind of dealt with asthma, and like I've had allergies, but I've never really had like any. Well, I mean, like I've had heart conditions, like I have an irregular heartbeat, stuff like that.
That counts. So yeah, so you have all those, and now the third thing is, do you have any kind of phobias to like anything that you like medicine or anything like that?
To medicine? No, not really.
Okay. So
I'm not crazy about needles, but I know that they're a necessity.
Okay, so answering all those 3. So you don't know what's in the shot. You don't know, like you have a condition, like a small condition, and you have no phobia to medicine, right? So you went in there like a hero, you got your shot and everything like that. So like there are people out there, including myself, that have some phobias of in introducing something that is not natural into your body. So like, and I listen, I can understand that, because like it is a scary thought to put a foreign substance in your body that has not had the long-term testing of 10, 15, 20 years, right? We don't know exactly what's going to happen to us 10, 15, 20 years from now. Like if there's any effect, there may be effect, there may not be effect,
By that logic, like, what about, all right, Doug, let me ask you a question. And answer honestly, have you vaped in the last 5-10 years?
5 years ago I did vape, yeah.
All right, so that's something that like not a lot of extensive testing was done, and people don't know the long-term repercussions for. Granted, it's maybe a little bit different, but it is still a foreign chemical that
it is quite unnatural substance being put into your body.
It is true. And ever since I quit, I gained this phobia, and that's what's happening. But when I did vape, it was already around for 15 years.
So
nobody understood the long-term effects of it.
No one understands the 30, 40-year effects of it. No, but we had the 10, 15-year effects.
Actually, if you had done your research, you would know the 10, 15-year effects were worse than cigarettes.
Well, I didn't do it because I was a kid.
No,
So
I'm just, I'm just saying, right? You're right. We did know the 10, 15-year effects of it, and they were bad. They were all bad. Everything
oh, of
about it
course,
was
yeah,
bad,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but people still did it. And I bet you
Luckily, I
some
only
of
did
the,
it for a year. Yeah.
I bet you some of the people who don't want to get the vaccine vape.
I bet you 1,000% they all vape.
Well, probably not all of them, but
Most of them.
but it's like really.
Well, I've got something that I've learned over the last 6 months, which goes along this line exactly, especially with the fear of. Doug mentioned a little bit about it, about not having this been researched. Having us get a vaccine and in 14 months we get a vaccine or something like that. Well, in normal timelines, I believe it takes like 7 to 10 years to develop a vaccine, and that's why when this information gets out that something was developed in less than a year or just a little bit over a year, that there's a lot of fear about this. But what I've learned is that the COVID-19 is in the coronavirus family
Right.
of
It's been around
viruses,
for it's been around for
and
decades.
so what's also in the coronavirus family is SARS. I believe what is also in the coronavirus family is the bird flu.
Yeah.
So the thing is that yes, they had to change it, of course, because COVID-19 is different than the bird flu or SARS, but
Yeah.
they have already been doing research for 25 years on very, very similar viruses. So they just had to change it. And then did it get all the testing it needed to do? No, it probably did not. And that is still prevalent, or that's still significant. But the reason why it was developed so quickly is because scientists have been researching this already, a similar viruses, for 20 years.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
and and
Everything's
and this one didn't require putting uh, a reduced. The reason why those other vaccines take so long is because it takes so long to genetically engineer a part of the virus that makes it so weak that you won't actually get it when they
hmm
give you the vaccine, because that's in a lot of those vaccines. In this vaccine, it's not. It's actually just a set of instructions to your body on how to respond when they see it. And
Yeah.
a lot of people were very negative on this type of vaccine, which is more of an instruction set than the actual virus, because they don't know what it they don't they feel they don't understand what it does to your genetics,
Right.
right? And
It,
that's one of the biggest fears with this. It's like, oh, it's RNA. Don't go messing around with my genetic code.
it's
Really?
all
Come
it's all
on.
scary. It's all scary. Everything's
Have
scary
they
these days.
met me?
Well,
I'm already a bit of a genetic mess. There's nowhere to go but
Jeez, you know what, John?
what's gonna happen? I'm gonna become even more fat and lazy. Oh no!
You know what? All right, guys. I need to put this out there. When we start moving everything to YouTube and we come up with like our intro, like little video, we need to first of all take that quote and put it in like big bold comic book letters as if it's coming off of something. I'm already a genetic mess, and then put John, like his intro, like a picture of his face, just dopey.
there you
Now
go.
that was his. Now we need to find quotes from the rest of us and do stupid things like that. All
So,
right,
Hey,
thanks, John.
Doug, did you ever
I
send
got,
out that email?
Which one?
Oh, Dave's got to go.
I'm going to need to go because
It's about
actually,
time. We're just about that time anyway. So
All right, Doug. All right, Dave, take us home.
okay, reminded we'll talk about that whatever Monday. So thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. I didn't know if Zinar chimed in. I'm not watching the chat. But thanks everybody that's watching this later on and on YouTube as well. Give us a comment, like, subscribe, and send us an idea for topics. Hope you enjoyed this topic, and we'll see you guys Monday morning at 6:30. And good morning.
Booyah.
good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Booyah.